Good morning everyone, and thank you for handing in your PowerPoint presentations on time. Today, I'd like to discuss a few points that I think you should try to improve next time you prepare a presentation so as to make them more effective. Generally speaking, using a PowerPoint slideshow can be a great tool to highlight your main points and make them more memorable. Most people think that a PowerPoint presentation is easy. However, if not designed correctly, PowerPoint can detract from what you're saying and leave the audience feeling lost, overwhelmed, or distracted. So, how are we going to utilize this tool to our advantage? First of all, I would like all of you to watch and listen to as many other presentations as you can. This will help you realize what works and what doesn't. When you're preparing your own presentation, think back to those that you've seen, both the successful ones and the less successful ones. What was it about that one slideshow that captured your attention, and why was that other one so difficult to follow? Now, apply these insights to your own presentation. When creating your PPT, remember to keep it simple. Stick to the 5x5 rule. 5 lines of text per slide with no more than 5 words per line. The fastest way to lose an audience's attention is to bombard them with huge blocks of text. They'll start reading the long text on the slide instead of listening to what you're saying. Your PPT should only include your key points, so use bullet points and key phrases, not your whole presentation. PowerPoint has a clever function that allows you to see your notes alongside your slides on your own screen, while not displaying them to the audience, so make use of this if you feel it would help. Another thing that I've noticed in your presentations has to do with the layout. There's no point in using slides at all if your audience can't read what's on them. This is a very common mistake, and one that is so easy to avoid. What you need to do is choose a font that is clear and large enough for the people in the back row to be able to read. Align your text to the left or right and keep this consistent throughout. It looks more professional and makes your presentation easier to follow. Don't clutter up your slides with unnecessary patterns, colors, or animations. Remember, less is more. That being said, sometimes a well-designed diagram, a high-resolution picture, or even a short video with a strong message can have a greater impact on the audience than any speech. Be discerning when choosing which visuals to include in your presentation. They should be relevant and powerful. And finally, once you've finished preparing your presentation, you need to practice it as much as possible. Make sure you know how to flip between the slides and double-check that they're in the right order. Ask friends, family, or colleagues to watch, pay attention to any feedback they give you, and make amendments if necessary. Are there any questions?